Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. This is going to be a yoga workout so you can have a deep sleep. We're just going to work our body a little bit, relax and breathe, practice a little bit of breathing exercises, and I'll catch you in just a few seconds on your mat. Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. Let's go ahead and get started with some warm-up exercises for this yoga session. Let's lift the shoulders, roll them back. Inhale, exhale as you drop. Take it to the front. Inhale and exhale on the drop. And then we'll settle into our pose. If you are used to using one leg in front, go ahead and put the other leg out in front, and let's start with our upper body circles. One direction, we'll make sure we go the other direction. Just relaxing the upper body and the back. Now let's go the other way. All right, let's start with our side body stretch. A gentle press into the mat. Both hips should be on the mat. If you're lifting up, try to push down or have a pillow or a blanket under you to give you a little extra lift. A couple of breaths here. And then pick up the other hand and reach and stretch. Oh, the doggy is breathing too. Arms come up overhead. Open and close. Open and close. Take the left hand now down to the side and stretch this side out. Lift up the other arm. Reach both hands out. Don't hold the breath. Let it all out. Take the hands behind you. Extend one leg. We're going to push up into this hip extension. Stretch out the biceps. Come back down. Take the other leg. Hands behind you. Push up into that hip stretch. And then bring that leg in. Let's do our windshield wipe legs. You can use your hands or hands down to the mat. I like to keep mine up. And turn and push out. And switch. And switch. You can get a little rhythm into it. 4 and 5, I think. 2 more. And switch. Then bring it back to the middle, and then let's pop up onto our hands and knees into our cat-cow. So you're in your cat-cow. I might need to shift my yoga mat back just a little bit. In your cat-cow, the tailbone is extending out, and then we will lift up on the exhale. Roll forward. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, roll forward. Right hand comes up. Take it under and rest for our thread the needle. Press up. Open that arm again and then set it down, taking the left arm up. Stretch it up and bring it down to the mat for a little bit of a rest. Stretch it out. And push up, extend that arm, and then bring it back down. Now we're going to take one leg, extend it back, and pulse for 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 5. And then set it down. Let's take the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set that knee back down. Push back into your heels, and then let's launch forward into plank. Push back and forth, back and forth, back and plank. One more time, back to plank, and then push into downward facing dog, taking the right leg up, knee to the elbow, back up, knee to the left elbow, and then back up again, and the knee comes to the chest, pull it all the way through into our lunge position. And then we're going to take our hands to the inside of the right knee and then walk it over into a Skandasana stretch as low as you're able to go, and then walk it back into that lunge. Let's take our hands behind the back and dive the chest forward for 1, 2, and 3. Arms up, open into a warrior 2 pose. Reach back into peaceful and extended. Peaceful, extended warrior. Peaceful and extended. And then drop the right hand down. Straighten the legs into your Trikonasana triangle pose. We're going to step forward just a little bit into our half moon. Left leg is up. We're balancing on our fingertips, or if you're able to pull that hand up for a balancing pose, stay strong in that leg, the back leg. And then we're going to turn the hips into a supported warrior 3. And then again, bend the knee slightly. Try to lift the hands up so you can balance in your warrior 3. Stay strong, take the floor if you need it. Knee to the nose 3 times. And 2, and 1. Step back into your lunge. Reach back to the left leg with the opposite hand. And then the left hand comes to the floor. And we're reaching up. And then let's drop the knee down and stretch into our half split and push forward a couple of times. Half split, forward, half split, and forward. And one more. Drop those hips back and forth. Come back up into your low lunge. Step back with the right foot. Plank position. You're going to drop the knees down to the floor for a knees, chest, chin, or for plank chaturanga. Up into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Deep breath. Let's try the whole thing over again with the left leg. So reaching the left leg up. Bring the knee to the elbow. Lift it up. Bring it to the opposite elbow. Lift it up again. Bring the knee to the middle. And then set the foot down. We're in our low lunge. And we're going to walk over into our Skandasana on this side. Oh, my heel is lifting. I was trying to get both of my heels down. On the other side, I was able to do it. And then you're going to walk your hands back into this low lunge. Hands behind the back. Diving the chest forward. Exhale. And inhale, coming up and down. And then open up into Warrior two, or we're gonna wear ourselves out so we can sleep well. Reach back into peaceful warrior. I feel like I'm getting cut off here from the, oh gosh, I scared the dog too. Reach back, peaceful and extended. One more time, extended, and then open up into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Hold here for just a beat. And then let's step a little bit closer. We're coming into our half moon. Hi, doggy. Hi, Bob. So in your half moon, you have the option to balance. If you can try it. I'm wobbling like crazy here. Then let's take the hands to the floor. Coming into your warrior three. And let's try to balance in the warrior three pose. So slight bend to that knee, and the back leg is super strong. Hands back to the floor, bring the knee to the chest for 1, 2, and 3. Step back into that lunge position. Hi, Chewy. And then drop the knee to the floor. We're going to stretch it out to half split, forward and back. And 2, 3, and 4. Back into our lunge position. Hands back to the floor. Oh, you can reach back. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Reach back for that back leg. And then circle the hands back to the floor. Step back into your plank. Chaturanga push-up or knees, chest, chin. Back up into upward facing dog. And then push back into downward facing dog. A couple of deep breaths here. And we're going to bend the knees, step to the front of the mat. Hands come up overhead. Overhead again, and bring them down. We're going to bring ourselves into a balanced pose, tree pose, before we get into our sun salutation. Just trying to ground ourselves. You can take your hands into a little mudra if you feel like doing something fancy like a lotus flower with your hands, or opposition fingers like this, or even out here, or hands open wide. Balancing, slide that leg down. Let's pick up our other leg. Oh, grabbing my wall. You could do your mudra here. We're balancing. And then let's slide the leg down. Take the arms overhead. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, step back with the right. The left, you're in your plank, chaturanga. You have the option to do knees, chest, chin, or just come up into your upward facing dog from your chaturanga and push back into downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. And then let's step forward with the right foot. Hands back down. Plank chaturanga. Come up into upward facing dog. Down into downward facing dog. Step forward into your deep lunge. Plank chaturanga. Come up into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Catch your breath. We're going to bend the knees, step or hop to the front of the mat, come up into our resting Tadasana pose. Let's do one more. Arms overhead, forward fold, come up halfway, inhale, exhale, step back with the right, back with the left foot, plank chaturanga, back into downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Drop the head between the shoulders, maybe relax the head and the neck. We're going to bend the knees, step to the front of the mat, hands come up, and then back down. Arms overhead, forward fold, come up halfway, and we're going to step back to our plank again, knees, chest, chin. Come all the way down to the mat on your chest. Fingertips are out to the sides of your mat, lowering and lifting. In the chest, diving. And exhaling to coordinate. Breathing. All right, then let's take the extended arm. The right arm is out and the left arm is fingertips to the floor, and then you're just going to roll your left hip on top of the right to get a spine twist stretch. And then roll back over, taking the right fingertips out to the side, and then roll over onto your left hip. The right hip is stacked on top and you're opened up. Take a few breaths and then roll back. Let's take the hands behind the back for the locust and lift up with the chest and the legs and relax. And one more time. Keep your head and chest lifted, split the hands, and let's take the feet for the bow pose. And then peel the chest up off the floor, press the hips into the mat, lift the knees off the mat. Deep breath here too. And then slowly release it down, hands to the floor, press the body up, come up to your hero pose. You're sitting on your feet. Let's just catch our breath. And then we're going to come to a Sukhasana, seated position. We're going to finish up with a couple of breathing exercises to help us relax for a deep sleep. So we're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to do our Ujjayi breathing. The Ujjayi breathing is with the mouth closed, but the sound is like if you were to keep your mouth open and you hear it that way. That's the exaggerated version. The closed mouth version is going to be more muted, so you're inhaling. And you can make it like the roaring sound at the end if you feel like it, if you want to open your mouth and do more of the lion's breath. This is just to relax you for your deep sleep. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch up soon. Bye.